and welcome all you basketball fans for another installment of YSN Live Basketball. Tonight, the 7-7 Canfield Cardinals welcoming in the 4-10 Austintown Fitch Falcons on senior night. Hello and welcome in, everybody. Ty Bartell joining you along with the call of tonight's game. And no, it is not Richie Giuliano. I got the keys to the Lambo tonight, and I'm just going to test drive it for the night and get you guys through this AAC matchup of Fitch and Boardman. Last time these two teams met was back on January 4th. Canfield came into Fitch's stadium that time and could just barely fell in that one, 60-59. Fitch came out winners in that one, as Canfield not only looking to get a win on senior night, but also looking to get a little bit of redemption against the Falcons. We look both sides at the starters. First for the visiting Fitch Falcons, Gianni Maley, Devin Sherwood, Alan Underwood, Joe Roth, Deshaun Vaughn Jr. On the other side for the home Canfield Cardinals, Ryan Petro, Jake Gerdick, Harry Slavin, Eddie Russo, and Zane Muckleroy. As big thing to look at here in this matchup, and one player that ended up becoming problems. Canfield last time had Zane Muckleroy, Jake Gerdick. Jake Gerdick was able to really dominate the glass and get more points than a lot of bigs have been able to get against Fitch's great defense down low. They do a great job of trying to cut off those passing lanes and not allow the ball to be fed into the bigs. Gerdick was still able to get loose that night for 15. But as we said, toss-up game. Fitch won that 60-59. We expect much of the same here in this one as we get ready for the opening tip. First 8 minutes just coming up, seconds away now. Looking at both sides, obviously Fitch, younger team, 4 seniors. The Canfield Cardinals actually 7 seniors deep on this squad, as Petro, Gerdick, Slavin, Russo, Zane Muckleroy, and not mentioned but are definitely big players and big role players for this team coming off the bench today. Dylan Shapiro, Joey Fusco are also a couple of seniors for this Cardinals squad. As Roth meets Gerdick in the middle. Gerdick with a little bit of a height advantage on Roth as we get ready for the opening tip. High scoring, high intensity. Both these teams like to run, very athletic. We expect much of that to occur in this game as Canfield and Gerdick, the 6'6 senior, wins the tip, and we are underway here. Canfield High School as the Cardinals open up with possession. Petro kicking out to Slavin. Slavin finds a lane to the hole. Couldn't finish. Offensive board right back in. Muckleroy can't finish that one. Roth secures the rebound. Falcons run it the other way. As taking a distant shot, that missed everything into the hands of Gerdick. Canfield student section letting him hear it. Nice spin move, kicking it back out to Muckleroy, back to Petro. As three-pointer way downtown, almost connected. Zane Muckleroy, the sharpshooter too, son of Coach Todd Muckleroy, and you gotta figure all those times shooting not only in gyms but in the driveway too. It's definitely helped out with Zane's shot as he can really connect for some distances. He was able to light up the Fitch Falcons gym last time. As into the lane, nice move to get a shot up by Vaughn, but he couldn't connect with it. On the other side now, Petro takes it baseline in that paint, and they call the whistle, say he stepped out of bounds, as they'll send it back to Fitch. We're minute 6 into this one already, no score. Both teams kind of jockeying for position offensively on one another, trying to figure each other's defensive sets out. As Gianni Maley kicks over to Underwood. Underwood fakes right, and with that fake move the feet, they call him for the travel and send it back Canfield's way. A couple of turnovers exchanged now by both teams. As the Cards now getting it into Gerdick. He's on that shoulder, has to kick it right back out. Hoist a three-pointer, in and out it goes. Nice rebound by Sherwood. He got it in transition, trying to go coast to coast, looking for the whistle blown. And I believe they called the foul. Let's see if it was it. It was in the shooting variety. So a chance to break the scoreless tie at 6:24 in the first. Devin Sherwood going to step to the line for a pair of free throws. Only the first foul called on either side, as Sherwood does knock down the first one. Fitch grabs the very early 1-0 advantage. Checking in now for the Cardinals. Wasted no time bringing Eddie Russo back in, I should say. As another one of these seniors being celebrated tonight. We said 1 of 7. Sherwood can't connect on the second. Still just a 1-0 lead. Petro waiting at that half court, calling the play. He's got Vaughn on him. Has to hand off to Russo. Russo has to look to get it back to Petro. They set the screen off McElroy. Here comes Petro with his left, gets into the hole, off the glass. Up and in with the score, 2-1. Canfield retakes the lead. Oh, coast to coast. And Gerdick tried to get the block. Roth went up with the shot. I don't think Gerdick got a piece of it. Underwood came down with the rebound, and a whistle was blown late. Not in the act of shooting. Fitch just going to take it baseline now. As they get it out, Underwood on that near side wing. Tried to go shake and bake, had to kick it right back out to Maley. A lot of ball handlers on this squad. Underwood, Maley, Vaughn, all to name a few. Right back out to Vaughn. He's at that top of the key. Jab steps once and backs out. Tries to reset in the offense. Hands it right back off to the point guard, Maley. Maley, couple dribbles, steps back, three-pointer, rebounded nicely. Getting in there that time is Shapiro. To the corner. Had a look. Russo drives baseline with it, and they say he stepped out of bounds as well. As Fitch doing a good job of shutting down baseline. Second time now Cardinals have stepped out of bounds down in that area. Cardinals with a 2-1 advantage in a very big defensive first quarter. As we said, both offenses trying to figure each other out as Maley creates some space, dishes it to Roth. Roth with a turnaround jumper. He connects it. First field goal made for the Falcons. And already second lead change, third lead change technically. As alternating buckets, stepping into a three way downtown, almost connected with it, but it was rebounded by Vaughn. 4:47 and ticking. Vaughn working his way coast to coast, it drips in. 5-2 now, here come the Cardinals. Looking for a response, never more than a 3 away, and they're gonna get the foul called that time, trying to grab that steal from Shapiro. A little bit too much contact. Cardinals gonna keep that ball side out, and it looks like Russo gonna take in the inbounding duties from the sideline. Goes into the backcourt to get it to Shapiro. Shapiro driving with his left, backs out with his right. Nice inside pass to Gerdick. Gerdick, one move on Roth, can't find the bottom. It's a fight for the rebound, ends up in the hands of Sherwood, evades the hand of Gerdick, goes all the way to the corner now in Underwood, who pump fakes, and looks like they're going to go back to a half-court offense. Canfield does a good job shutting down the fast break. They work it to Maley. Maley dribbles now to his right. Shoulder jumper is up, too strong, off back iron. Rebounded by Russo, and here come the Cards. Russo taking it himself, went with a full head of steam, got a foul called, and they're going to say that one is going to be on Deshaun Vaughn Jr., already picking up his second foul. As with that, it is only the Falcons' second foul, both of them coming on Vaughn. He's going to need to get some rest on the bench, being in foul trouble. Carter Owens checking in now for the Falcons. Chance for Owens to get some playing minutes here, a little bit more than he would get on average, as McElroy tried to fade that to the corner. Sherwood stayed with him every step of the way. Doesn't need much time to get the trigger off, and it gets jammed in the side of the iron as that one goes back to the Falcons. As we said, too, you saw how far McElroy was standing out there with that shot. Unafraid to take it 5, 6, 7 feet behind the arc. That one was almost on the money. Joe Roth practicing shots in the gym this week. Paid off for him from the mid-range as he knocks it down. 7-2 is the lead. Timeout, Coach McElroy. as it's going to be the Cards' first timeout. They'll be left with 4, Fitch with 5. It's a 30-second one. We'll take a real quick break. Thank our friends over at iSynergy. Back out of the timeout here in the first quarter, a 7-2 Falcons lead at 3:23 left in the first. Canfield with possession, looking to get some offense set up here. Very low scoring first quarter though, both defenses coming to play, both offenses struggling against the defense. Three-pointer falls short, live by the 3, die by the 3, but you figure law of average is eventually going to turn in Canfield's favor. Nice move by Underwood. He can't finish, grabs his own rebound. He gets the second chance bucket to fall though. 9-2 the lead now for Fitch. Bringing that pressure. Goes inside again to Gerdick. Roth is on Gerdick. Gerdick the turnaround, able to find that bucket. Jake Gerdick using that power and positioning down low, really good from those low blocks, even up to the shoulders in the paint. Makes him pay again with the bucket. As we said, Gerdick had 15 in that first matchup against the Falcons. Starts off with his first bucket of the night. As Underwood fakes that free throw line jumper, they work it back out to Sherwood. 2:18 and ticking in the first quarter of play. Maley now gets it half court. As Shapiro on him, Maley goes out with his left, had that one tipped. They get it out in transition. Russo coast to coast, and a foul by Underwood. It's going to give Underwood, I believe, his first. No, it's going to give Underwood his second now, I believe. No, first, excuse me. First foul for Underwood, as it was one, probably a good foul in the long run, as send him to the line, make him earn it. As Russo, his first free throw misses the mark. He's going to look to go 1 of 2. Canfield trying to cut this to just a 4-point deficit. Like we said, 5 points, not even something you're comfortable with if you're the Falcons. A Zane McElroy 3 is always imminent. Canfield working the ball around in the half court to get easy layups is always imminent. It's an offense that's going to work you, and they're going to constantly work. Evan Salih is checked in now. Carter Owens wasted no time. He gets on the board from distance. That's making use of your minutes, young man. Three-pointer gets them up 12-5. Canfield now looking for that response. Tried to split the defense. Oh, he did. Nice pass baseline. Came in late. Second chance attempt. That one doesn't fall. Rebounded again, this time by Carter Owens. Making a name for himself in this one as Sherwood. Push is called. I believe they called that one on Canfield, though. Ryan Schneider, the one that picks it up, the junior, number 22. As Falcons, Gianni Maley gets Sherwood out to inbound this one. They get it to Underwood. Minute 34, Carter Owens feeling it. Second one, that one falls short. Canfield tries to get it in transition and came in late to knock it out of bounds. Owens with a good defensive effort that time to swat it away from Schneider, who was down at that low near side block. Canfield does keep the ball after knocking it out was Carter Owens. Marcel Finkley is checked in now for the Falcons. Schneider now hands off to Petro. Petro with his left now backs up on that near side wing, attacks with his right, goes inside, dishes out. They feed it back to that corner, drives baseline, looks to go with the reverse. No, he gets it out to the shoulder, extra pass, mid-ranger Gerdick, can't finish it, offensive board. Gerdick fakes the 3, works it into the lane, shot is up, can't finish. Another offensive board, out to Schneider now, back to that top of the key. Canfield looking to back on the attack, goes baseline to pass down low. Again the shutdown from the Falcons defense. What a Falcons defensive stand that time. as Underwood works his way into the lane, goes out. Sherwood 3, can't connect as Gerdick able to tip that one out for the rebound. They run it in transition, have it knocked loose from behind. Fitch having the advantage in the transition. Carter Owens has to dish it back to Underwood. Again, Canfield does such a good job of shutting down fast break opportunities. They're quick to get back on defense. Again, having 2 Cardinals back. It was 5-on-3 coming down the court. Both Cardinals that were in the backcourt sprinted their way back into the defensive set, forced Fitch to go into the half court. Fitch also looking to take the last shot of the quarter. 5 seconds and ticking. Underwood attacks inside, puts up a shot. Oh, what a connection as Underwood gets the shot to fall. Clock expires. First quarter goes to the Falcons. 14-5. Fitch leads it after 1. My, oh my, what a first quarter of play. Canfield looking to make some adjustments on offense. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter right after this. YSNLive.com.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Welcome back, everybody. Ty Bartzell joining you along here in the second quarter of the AAC matchup. Austintown Fitch Falcons visiting the Canfield Cardinals. It is Canfield's senior night. They come into the second quarter, though, trailing by 9, 14-5. Fitch looking to play spoiler on senior night. Canfield looking for some offensive adjustments to pay off here in the second quarter. You got to figure law of averages soon going to fall Canfield's way from those three-point shots, as Canfield, I believe, does not have a single three-pointer in that first quarter. They got an easy look at the layup but couldn't finish there. It's just not going Canfield's way to start here in the first quarter and some change in the second. Has a nice steal, though. Left it out there. Petro, coast to coast. Can't finish that one, though. As another board, Sherwood gets it in a sea of Cardinals. Pulls it down, goes right in for the 3. He was feeling it. Gerdick gets the board. As another defensive stand by the Falcons, and defense the name of the game. Whistle blown. And I believe they're calling that one on Eddie Russo. Russo does pick up his first. Only 4 fouls for the Cardinals, 3 fouls for the Falcons. They go into the backcourt to get it to Gianni Maley. As whistle blown, they're going to re-inbound that one, get it to Gianni Maley. Carter Owens gets out to Evan Salih. Back out to Gianni Maley. Marcel Finkley also getting some playing time, driving in with his right. Dishes it to Underwood with a nice fake. Has it blocked on that second release. Gerdick came from behind to get it. Fitch does keep it, will inbound the baseline. 6:41 in the first half of play. As they get it over to that corner, and Carter Owens, who goes into the lane, can't drip it in. Owens can't secure the rebound. Had it in his hands momentarily. Ended up in the hands of Jake Gerdick. Nice steal, though, as Finkley, active hands, he slipped him with the finish. Defense aplenty right now for the Falcons. Cardinals looking for some sort of offense to get them on the board, and maybe that will be the one that does it, as Finkley does pick up the foul. Eddie Russo the one to draw it. Draws the fouls even at 4 apiece, 6:09 in the second. Russo to be inbounding from the sideline. Gonna have to go in that backcourt to get it to Petro. Attacking with his left, switching to his right on Underwood, able to stay with him. They feed it inside to Gerdick. Great defense by Carter Owens, realizing that. Here comes Petro with his right, can't finish it, and pulling the rebound down, Carter Owens. Young star being born here tonight in Canfield as Carter Owens coming up with some big rebounds, some big shots, and just big defensive effort plays. Finkley works it into that low block. Another great steal, though, this time on the Cardinals side. Russo, full head of steam, wasn't going to be denied the shot. Did not get it to convert, but he will get a couple of foul shots for his effort. As Roth picking up his first here in the 16-5 lead for the Falcons. Canfield trying to get it back under double digits in the deficit. And that first one, again, just a weird first quarter and a half for the Cardinals. It just feels like shots that they've made all season are not connecting right now. They do get that second free throw to fall. Deficit goes down to 10. Fitch trying to quickly score on Canfield. Going to have to reset. 5:25 here in this second quarter of play. Gianni Maley, nice block on a defensive recovery that time for Schneider. Hitting the ground and trying to toss it. Able to save it, Zane McElroy. McElroy has to heave it out to Roth. Trying to get it to Underwood. Underwood couldn't save it, and it will go back to the Cardinals. Roth was able to get the steal out, tried to get Underwood in that fast break. A little bit off the mark. Underwood couldn't catch up to it in time. Canfield going to have to take it the length, baseline, opposite end of the court. As Russo going to be the one inbounding for the Cards. Dylan Shapiro checking in for Petro, the point guard. Shapiro, secondary point that typically plays here for the Cards. Corner three, that one just falls short. Here comes Vaughn, newly checked in, right back to Vaughn, able to get himself into the lane. Soft touch, finishes it. 18-6, Falcons leading it. Jake Gerdick using power and prowess, can't get that positioning. Another great rebound for the Falcons. Doing a heck of a job rebounding effort-wise as Vaughn slipped him the first time and able to make it fall with that second look. Pump fake. Sold his defender. He was able to convert that bucket. Nice pass to the corner. They're trying to speed things up as Canfield knocked out of the hands. Here comes Vaughn behind the back. Oh, he got it back too. To that corner baseline drive. Underwood reverse layup. Finds the mark. Timeout called by Canfield. What an explosion by the Fitch Falcons in this first half of play. 4:02 remains in the second. 22-6. Fitch leads it. We'll take a timeout with the Cardinals. Be back right after this.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Field.
Welcome back, everybody. We got 4:02 remaining in the first half of play. It's been all Falcons to start in this first 12 minutes. Canfield does have possession. Kind of in that fork in the road right now where they need to get some offense rolling. has got it knocked out of bounds and send it back to the Falcons. 3:51 left in the first half of play. As Vaughn now at 3:40 in ticking. Tries to get to that corner in Underwood. Underwood stops, pops, too strong. Rebounded by Sherwood. Goes right back out. Pump fakes. Second chance three. That one can't find the mark. Rebounded by McElroy. Canfield tries to run it down the other way. McElroy dishes to Gerdick. Gerdick with the mid-ranger. And from the assist from McElroy, Jake Gerdick gets the bucket. As that's 4 points now for Gerdick. And it's going to be a timeout called by Coach Beanie. And playing extra safe with it here. Just one score by Canfield. Wants to talk things over with his team. 30-second timeout, as it is going to be the first timeout actually taken by Fitch. Canfield has 3 left. Fitch has 4. We'll just take a real quick 10-second break. Thank our friends over at WRS Wealth Advisors.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we got the Fitch Falcons coming out of a timeout at 3:08 left in the first half of play. Fitch will have possession, as it's going to be Sherwood. That's inbounding near side. Goes to the backcourt to get it to Maley. And 3:05 ticks away in the first half of play. Underwood ends up in that corner. Gets it to Sherwood, who gives it right back out to Underwood. So he gets himself out of the trap possibility back out to Vaughn. Screen set by Roth. They go over that screen to get to Vaughn. As Devin Sherwood gets it out to Underwood. Underwood switches from left to right. Has to work it back out to Roth. Single dribble and gives his way to Deshaun Vaughn Jr. 2:25 and ticking. Falcons using a lot of time on that possession. That one was tipped into the hands of Roth, and the whistle was blown, and I think they're calling the foul, yes, on the Cardinals. As Roth does a good job of playing keep away from the Cardinals. Falcons gonna have to inbound baseline. 2:19 to go in the half. It's going to be Sherwood doing so. Sherwood gets to Underwood, and that's going to be the traveling violation. He got caught in between if he wanted to take the shot or take a dribble first and get that pump fake up. And caught in no man's land. The officials caught him doing so. Traveling violation called. Send it back to the Cardinals. 2 1/4. In the first half, Cardinals looking to get some offense rolling before the half. They work it right back out, tried to go inside, evades the defender. Petro kicks right back out, can't get it. Maley, nobody in front of him, all the way, gets fouled as he got hacked on the way down as Maley pops right back up, says he's okay. Couple of Cardinals converged on him. And good foul by Canfield. Make him earn it at the line. Minute 56. Maley looking to compose himself. He has a couple of free throws coming up. As he knocks down that first one. As only the first point for Maley, but he's been heavily featured in that passing game too, really getting things moving for the Falcons offensively. As he can't get that second attempt to go, Roth tried to get his hands on it, ultimately ends up with Gerdick. Under 2 minutes to go. Canfield looking to put a string of some offensive possessions together. McElroy dishes inside, gives that backdoor pass to Gerdick, who can't get it. Carter Owens. Phenomenal rebounding effort by this young man here tonight as he brings down another one for the Falcons. 90 seconds and ticking. Canfield actually putting together a really strong defensive performance here against the Falcons. offense has just been the questionable side of it for Canfield right now. And you like we said, law of averages, this is a team that's so good offensively that they've been able to put up some scary numbers this season, especially from distance, just not connecting with those shots right now. But this is a team, if you're the Falcons, you don't want them to start getting hot now and make them come out of the fury with that second half, which you already know they're going to be coming out upset. They're going to be coming out wanting to shoot the lights out of the ball, and they just might. Can the Falcons curb that momentum? Gurdick, though, going to give them some with just under a minute to go. Gurdick able to get that hook shot to fall, count it, and one. As Gurdick looks to complete the and one opportunity, Canfield gets into double digits, tried to get a hold of it, and it's going to stay with the Cards as Fitch couldn't secure the rebound. As Canfield going to have to inbound baseline, 58.2 to go, first half. Gets it to McElroy, quick release three, can't get it though, as the rebound into the hands of Underwood. McElroy looking a little bit frustrated, but like we said, he's never more than 1 or 2 shots away from getting on a hot streak and knocking down one after another. He was able to get his shot off that time and came very close to getting it. Underwood now bleeding some clock out at 33 seconds, goes all the way, draws the foul on his way up. As it is foul number 7 now for the Cards, as both teams in that single bonus, as both teams with 7 fouls apiece. Underwood, a couple free throws coming up. First one cannot fall though. Underwood looking to get at least 1 of 2 to fall. Dom Cruz checked in for Canfield. 31.7 to go in the first half. Both teams in the single bonus. Fitch goes 0 for 2 at the line this time. Canfield looking to cut in the lead before halftime. It's Dylan Shapiro. Gonna bleed that clock out at the half court. Canfield holding for the last possession. 15 seconds and ticking. Sherwood is covering. Kicks out to McElroy. 10 seconds and ticking. As McElroy gets to his spot, hoists the shot, can't get it. 4 seconds, able to get the steal with the shot. Salih gonna just secure the rebound, unable to get the half-court shot off. But it's been the Falcons here in the first half. They jumped the Cardinals for a 23-10, a 13-point lead going into halftime. Coach McElroy and the Cards, we were sure going to have something to say coming out of the half. As we go into our halftime break, don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this. YSNLive.com, Canfield Fitch. We'll be right back.
21 News.
Valley reaction. Why the police chief
expand before
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning in Trumbull
Wilmington restaurant
recovering from a
Telling
broken
more local stories
a community in Niles
We're here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton,
Because you expect
a storybook ending for the Kennedy
this evening. That will push away as we go
more local news.
in Mercer County
before they become life-threatening.
21 News. Locally owned. Locally connected.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
High-res Futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow. Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
As fine as the eye can see, the finest hardwoods from the finest trees. Made for your home and within your means, Baird Brothers will help fulfill your dreams. Let life and light come shining through in quiet morns. And heavy traffic, too. Find your easy-to-afford fine hardwood floors and doors and more at BairdBrothers.com.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at WRSInsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. We don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Coca's Pizza, proud to announce our pizza buffet's back every Wednesday at our Boardman and Canfield locations. Adults only $7.99 and kids only $4.99, and $2 beer starting at 8 o'clock. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. With our combined 70 years experience, WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services, or visit WRSwealth.com. Good luck, athletes.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and 2 of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem.
Welcome back, everybody. Start of the second half and opening up the third quarter, the Austintown Fitch Falcons, Canfield Cardinals, with Fitch leading it 23-10 to start. As Falcons opening up with possession now. As Roth tries to get that first shot up and in, couldn't do so. Gerdick gets the rebound. Here comes Canfield the other way. Dish out. Gerdick thought about the mid-ranger from that shoulder area. Decided not to pull the trigger. Went back out to Petro. Looking to feed it into Gerdick. Decided not to. They just swing it around the horn. Work it back inside. Nice coverage by the Falcons. Pass goes nowhere, but it was tipped by the Falcons as the ball ended up in the hands of McElroy. Not the one that's currently playing, the one on the sidelines, and Coach Todd McElroy. As Petro with Maley on him. As Fitch really making Canfield work for their offensive possessions right now. Petro now gets it back. Whistle is blown. A little bit too aggressive on the defensive side of things, I think they're going to say on Maley. Yep, they're going to call him for the foul. About a minute in, 55 seconds, 7:05 remains in the third. Canfield inbounds this one, goes into the backcourt to do so. Cardinals roll off that screen, stop, pop, sinks it. Harry Slavin the one that knocks it down. Cuts into that Fitch lead. Deficit is 11. Gianni Maley to Vaughn, works it to Underwood, who fakes the attack baseline, works it back out to Vaughn. They swing it out to Maley. 6:27 and ticking. Maley. They work it back to that corner as trying to dribble his way through, and Coach Beanie didn't like the look he was seeing from the team. He saw Underwood in a little bit of trouble, decides to take the timeout, going to leave Fitch with 3, Canfield also with 3. It's 23-12, a 30-second timeout. We'll take another real quick one, pay some bills, be back right after this.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Welcome back, everyone. Falcons with the inbound to Deshaun Vaughn. He took a 3. Oh, rebound almost by Underwood. Schneider grabs a hold of it. They get it from Slavin to Petro. Petro's got to run it now. Cardinals trailing by 11. They give it out to Slavin. Slavin to Gerda. Quick fire release. Mid-ranger falls short. Slavin gets the offensive board. Has it knocked loose. Falls to his knees. And they're going to say timeout. That was called by Coach Muckleroy, trying to save a possession here for the Cards. Going to leave Canfield with just the 2. It's a 30-second one. We'll keep it right here on this one as Falcons right now pretty balanced scoring as we see. Deshaun Vaughn with 6, Roth with 4, 6 for Underwood. I mean, you're looking at right there, that's, 18 points made up between 3 players. As we know, also hitting a 3 off the bench earlier is Carter Owens, too. So there's 21 points there, and splitting the difference between the last single points. One at the free throw line for both Gianni Maley and Devin Sherwood on the other side. 6 points for Gerdick. He's their big scorer. Chipping in with a couple, too, is Slavin with 2, as well as Petra with 2, and Russo with 2. Three-pointer distance shot does not fall. Underwood gets that rebound. Fitch tries to hurry their way to the other side as nice pass finds Maley. Maley dishes it back to Deshaun Vaughn, but that was great defense by the Cardinals, keeping up with that pace, not allowing any seams, and just reaching that foot out there. Kicked ball violation, but forces Fitch to take it from the sideline at 5.5. Schneider got his foot on it. They go to Underwood. Trying to bring that trap to Underwood. Underwood getting him on ice. Nice pass into Roth. Tried to swing that out. Maley tried to get it to Vaughn. Miscommunication on that end. Turnovers are not what you want to do with this Cardinals team, as Canfield now will look to make Fitch pay off the turnover offensively. Petro brings it up. Rolls off that screen, finds Gerdick down low. He goes up on Roth. Shot was up, didn't get the foul called Roth was looking for, but Gerdick couldn't convert the shot. As Roth has it go through his hands trying to save it, but a traveling violation is called. Under 5 minutes at 4:58. Not a whole lot of offense in this third quarter to start. Both teams trying to figure each other out. 4:50 and ticking now. Russo has Vaughn on him. Gets it out to Slavin. Now they work it to Petro. Both teams kind of being trapped into this, a lot of just perimeter passing and dribbling, having trouble getting inside the lane, taking a distance shot, finds the money as Slavin knocks it down. This makes it an 8-point game, getting interesting here in Canfield Cardinals High School. As Maley finds Sherwood, what a find on the assist. Back up by 10. Punch, counter punch, both these teams exchanging blows. Oh, what a burst of speed by Petro. has to kick it out. Back to Petro, off the screen of Gerdick. Petro finds Russo, three-pointer. Oh, back-to-back. Another distant shot falls for the Cards. Lead shrinks to 7. They feed it to the corner, trying to go baseline, saying Underwood stepped out of bounds. The rain starts to pour as Canfield trying to build on this momentum. 3:31. It's been all Cardinals here in this third quarter. They're trying to shrink the lead some more. Russo, full head of steam, swatted, no, foul called. Couple free throws coming up now for Eddie Russo. Bang, bang from Russo on distance shots and Harry Slavin. Russo now will step to the line for a pair. Has a chance to cut this all the way down to just a 2-possession game and a 5-point deficit. First one takes a trip around the rim before settling into the net. 6 points now for Russo. It's a 5-point game. Run out of the box early here for the Cards in the third. Sees them trailing by just 5. Fitch looking for some offense. Looking for that trap, goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it goes back to the Cardinals. Momentum swinging like a pendulum here. Canfield trying to grab a hold of it and run with it. Nice pass to Petro. They feed it to the wing, back to Petro. Petro goes into Gerdick. Roth is guarding Gerdick. Extends over top. Another great defensive effort by Roth on Gerdick. Fitch tries to make it up in transition. There goes Sherwood. He can't finish it. As slapping it out of bounds. Late was Roth trying to just keep it away from the Cards. Couldn't get a hand on it. Canfield. 2:46. Trailing by 5. Looking to make things a whole lot interesting before the final 8 minutes of play. We still got 2:40 in this third. Schneider over on the wing. Kicks it out to Russo. 2.5 and ticking now in the third. Off of his left, attacks the basket, gets the foul called. Sherwood, not a fan of it, but will get 2 free throws out of it. Will Harry Slavin. As it's only Sherwood's first, but it is the team's third. Canfield with no fouls here in this third quarter of play, knocking down that first free throw. 4-point game. Slavin, if he hits this next one, can make it just a 1-possession game. Carter Owens checking in. He helped out the Falcons a lot on that rebounding end of things in that first half. Hoping for much of the same success now. Saul Lee gonna check in. Primary substitute for Joe Roth is Evan Saul Lee. They give you the same type of physical play, good rebounders down low. 2 types of players you just love to have on the team. 2:15. They find the corner. Carter Owens trying to light it up. Nice arc on his shot, but he can't find it. Canfield can tie the game up with this possession. They can look for the 3 or the 2. Gerdick has it on Saul Lee. Gonna try to work it on Saul Lee with Roth out of the game. They get it out to Petro. Under 2 minutes in the third. Minute 51. Petro all the way. What a move. Can't finish it. Weak side grabbing the rebound are the Falcons. Here comes Fitch. As Vaughn picks up his dribble. Gets it to Carter. Back out to Vaughn. They work it into Saul Lee. Good defense being imposed by Canfield. Stepping in, 3-pointer. Oh, he swishes it. Deshaun Vaughn. Ice flowing through the veins. Knocks down a big trifecta. Doubles the lead at 6. Canfield looks for a response now. Slavin knocked down a 3 earlier. Oh, he matched it. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Slavin responds with a 3. Lead back to just 3. Under 60 seconds to go in the third quarter. They work it out to Carter Owens. Swing it to Underwood. Underwood drives in, free throw line, back out to Vaughn. Vaughn with the pump fake. He goes inside. He gets the foul called. And it is only the first foul called on Canfield here in this third quarter, second half of play. Comes with 46.1 to go in the third. And it's going to send Vaughn to the line to get Fitch up by as much as 2 possessions again. 2 free throws coming up for him. The flip side on offense for Canfield from the first half to this third quarter alone. As a big free throw made there for Vaughn to put Fitch up by 2 possessions. As Finkley has checked in again. Looking for some rebounding. You put Finkley, Owens, and Solly in. Solly giving, of course, Joe Roth some rest. 37 seconds and ticking. Canfield trailing by just 4. Looking to tighten that deficit. Full head of steam. Russo got a clear path, and he makes them pay. 2-point game. Fitch looks to have the last possession of the quarter. If they could play smart with it here on this offensive trip. 10 seconds and ticking for the Falcons. 6 seconds and ticking for the Falcons. With 3 seconds, Vaughn dishes out. Owens three-pointer. Can't nail it though as it falls just short. As Owens trying to get that confidence from distance. He couldn't connect. Cardinals tighten it out at halftime. It's a 2-point game. Anybody's ball game going into the final 8 minutes of regulation. Don't go anywhere. Ty Bartell along with this matchup. We'll be right back right after this.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. We don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Fourth quarter, Canfield High School. Fitch leading it 29-27 in this AAC matchup. Canfield was down by as much as 16 at one point. Deficit is 2 after a third quarter roaring comeback effort by the Cardinals. Has them sitting just 1 possession back of the Falcons. They start off with the possession to start here in the fourth. They work at Slavin way downtown, looking for the lead. Ball goes out to Gerdick, right to Petro. Petro gets it to Slavin, repurposes that momentum for the shot, and the rebound goes to Underwood. Underwood slows things down at 7.5. Anybody's ball game right now. Underwood rolls to the baseline, tries to pass inside. What a find to Sherwood. That was a pretty pass as ever, and it results in a 4-point Falcon lead. Gerdick, power move, but got it stripped by Underwood. Underwood gets matched up with Russo, who sprinted to get in front of Underwood there. As Vaughn reads that floor jumper from Gianni Maley mid-range. Couldn't get it from that free throw line. Securing the ball this time is Russo and the Cardinals. As whistle was blown. Trying to get confirmation as to why. Not seeing any call from the official, but it was Canfield's ball side out. They inbounded that one into Petro at 6:33. Looking for some three-pointers to fall. Slavin on Maley. Slavin takes it into the hole, can't finish. Joe Roth gets the rebound, works it out to Deshaun Vaughn Jr. Three-pointer, Sherwood, got it! Big distance shot from the football star in Sherwood. forces the Cardinals' hand. Timeout called by Coach McElroy. Gonna leave Canfield with just the one. Fitch has three fouls committed so far by the Falcons. One committed for the Cardinals. As it's a 60-second timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. Be back right after this. YSNLive.com.
Mill Creek Metro Parks is launching its first ever Co-Ed Youth NFL Flag Football League May 14th through June 18th. Registration is now open for 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12U players. All games will be played Saturdays at the Wick Recreation Area. Sign up now through February 28th to receive $10 off the registration fee. Be part of this surging American youth sport, backed by NFL Flag Football. Call or register today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. 6-11 here in this fourth quarter of play. 34-27 Falcons leading at Canfield with the ball coming off of a full timeout. Let us not forget, back in that January 4th matchup, it was a 60-59 victory for the Falcons in that one at Fitch. Obviously, very different looking game, much more defensive forward. As Fitch that time tried to bring the help, I think Underwood's going to get called for it. No, they're going to call that one on Deshaun Vaughn Jr., who picks up foul number 3 at 5:53. Canfield does keep possession. Sherwood knocking down that big 3 to put the Falcons back up by 7. 5:45. Slavin gets it out to Petro. Back over to Slavin in the corner. Has knocked that ball loose out of Slavin's hands. He was able to recover it. Pass goes into the hands of Russo. 5.5 and ticking now. Final quarter of regulation. Russo with his right switches to his left, dishes to that corner to Schneider. Schneider looking for his spot, goes back to that corner. Three-pointer up by Russo. Can't connect. Sherwood comes down with the rebound. He's running it in transition. Gets it out to Underwood. Underwood picked up his dribble, had to get it back out to Sherwood. They find Vaughn at midcourt. 5 minutes and ticking. Vaughn dishes out. Another three-pointer, same spot. That one falls short, though, for Devin Sherwood. 4:55. Canfield tries to get it back in a hurry. They're going to get a foul called by the Falcons, and I believe that one is going to be called on Devin Sherwood. Only his second personal. Sherwood trying to shut down that transition opportunity for the Cardinals. Zane McElroy, the sharpshooter, checking back in for Canfield. They work it into Schneider. Schneider on Roth. Schneider gets the foul called, and he'll go to the line for 2. As Roth picks up his third, Schneider goes to the line for a pair. Chance to cut into this Falcons lead a little bit at 4:49. But like we were saying, it was a 60-59 game back in Fitch, and unless something crazy happens in the next sub-5 minutes of this game, we're going to see a much lower overall score than we did in Austintown, as that ball ends up in the hands of Roth and the Falcons. Shot up and in that time, as Deshaun Vaughn trades the 1 for a 2. It's a 36-28 lead now. Schneider goes inside, tries to get that baseline shot, couldn't convert it, stays out of bounds. They'll say it's off the Falcons at 4:25. Gerdick and Shapiro checking in for Canfield. As Ryan Schneider has checked out, Ryan Petro also checking out. They go out to McElroy, three-pointer, can't find it. Another great rebound. Devin Sherwood doing a lot of the little things, looking for that behind-the-back pass to Roth. Getting a little bit fancy with it, results in a turnover at 4:15. Canfield all the way with the score is Gerdick. 6-point game. Under 4 minutes. Sweaty palms time happening in Canfield. Ball is tipped, intended for Sherwood in that corner. Fitch keeps it at 3:52. It's Sherwood inbounding baseline. He'll get it to Vaughn. Vaughn avoids the first one, has the ball go out of bounds off of Vaughn. And it's going to go back to Canfield at 3:49. Fitch giving the Cards some opportunities here. Cardinals look to make good with them. Another opportunity offensively. Here come the Canfield Cardinals. Schneider try to work it inside. Dangerous pass to Gerdick. Gerdick rolls off a rock for another bucket. Gerdick in the double digits. He's got 10. As Underwood lost it. Another turnover. The lead is 4 for Fitch, but Canfield turning on the momentum. Work it out to McElroy. McElroy gets to the bucket, gets the score. Back down to a 2-point game. Carter Owens getting ready to check back in. It's 3:06 and ticking. Gianni Maley all the way to Roth. They dish it out. Vaughn, three-pointer. Can't convert. Rebounded by Devin Sherwood, and he gets fouled in the process at 2:55. Only the second foul being committed by the Cardinals. It's going to allow Carter Owens to check in for Allen Underwood. Sherwood to inbound. They get it to Deshaun Vaughn Jr. Gianni Maley back to Vaughn. Carter Owens in that corner, gets it back. Passing back and forth, hot potato between Vaughn and Owens. They have to get it back out to Maley. 2:33 in the fourth. 2-point game. Fitch looking to extend this lead. Vaughn gets in, loses his footing, ends up in the hands of the Cardinals. Canfield looking for some senior night magic. It is Russo. 2:15 and ticking, gives way to McElroy. Inside Gerdick, he's got 10, looking for that bucket, ends up in the hands of the Cardinals. Foul is called to a roar in Canfield's gym. It's gonna send Schneider to the line for a pair. Jake Schneider. First one does not convert. Timeout, full timeout by Coach Beanie in between free throws. 2:07 remains. Canfield has a free throw at the line owed to them. They're in the single bonus. 36-34, Falcons leading it. Fitch with 2 timeouts. Canfield with just the 1 left. Full timeout called by the Falcons. We'll take one as well. Be back right after this.
Stunning, stylish, and skillfully built, bring home the time-honored craftsmanship of Amish-made furniture at Sheely's. Proudly built in Ohio's Amish country, we carry some of the best quality Amish brands to bring you these handcrafted pieces. From different wood species to a variety of hardware options and hand-rub finishes, when you buy a piece of Amish furniture from Sheely's, you're buying an heirloom piece to last your family a lifetime. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
.207. If your palms aren't sweating and your heart isn't beating and you haven't been paying attention to this one, 36-34. Fitch leading it. Canfield has a free throw owed to Schneider, who missed his first but has a chance to make this just a single-point game at 2:07. Fitch needing to secure the rebound. Doesn't matter anyway. Schneider knocks down the second. 1-point game here in Canfield High School. 2:07 remains. Fitch with possession. Critical to get offensive points now. Mistakes are magnified at this point. We're under 2 minutes to go. As Sherwood able to get it out to Vaughn. Finds Roth, back to Vaughn. Screen set Vaughn almost had it stolen and gets the foul called, as I believe Gerdick the one picking it up at 1:47. Only a second foul for Gerdick, 3 now for the Cards. Carter Owens looks to inbound for Fitch. As he gets it to Vaughn. Vaughn goes across to Sherwood. Three-pointer is up and in. A silencer. For the time being, Canfield looks for a response. Couldn't get it there. Rebound, no, over the back called on Jake Gerdick. Roth had the positioning at 90 seconds. Fitch gonna be inbounding from the baseline. Canfield needs to lock it down on defense, trailing by 4. Underwood checks in for Owens. Devin Sherwood with a pair of big threes down the stretch. Just put his team up by 4. Fouling Deshaun Vaughn on the entry. It's going to bring Canfield's foul total up to 5. Canfield still needing to foul twice to put Fitch at the line for some 1-and-1 opportunities. They bring all 4 on this side of the court for Sherwood as he goes to Gianni Maley. Canfield gets the foul there, as I think it's McElroy that picks it up on Maley, and now just a foul away are the Cardinals from getting the Falcons into the single bonus. And that was an issue too. Cardinals actually playing really good defense, not fouling. They had to make up a lot of fouls coming into this one. They sit just 1 back. And they're calling 5 seconds actually on Sherwood, so it all pays off. Don't even have to foul the next time. Canfield gets the turnover. And another opportunity, trailing by 4. You gotta feel like Coach McElroy and the Cardinals need to have this one though. They work it to McElroy, out to Gerdick, mid-ranger. He's money from there. Jake Gerdick, a 12-point performance tonight. Fitch leading by 2. 70 seconds, they bring that double. Vaughn keeps it. Vaughn gets the foul on his way up. Couple of free throws. We'll see, was it of the shooting variety? It was, so it is 2 free throws instead of the 1-and-1. Was not a common on-the-floor foul, was a shooting foul. So not a 1-and-1, but 2 free throw opportunities. And it proves to be a big one because Vaughn can't come down with the first. Next one's big to just give yourself that 3-point cushion. 68 seconds remaining here in Canfield High School. Knocks down that second one. Both student sections getting loud. Packed house tonight, Canfield High School. Canfield looking for a 3 to tie, a 2 to make it a 1-point game. From Schneider to Slavin, we're under a minute to go. Out to McElroy, now to Petro. Slavin attacks inside. Slavin, shot is up. Shot is converted. 1-point game. They get it to Vaughn. Vaughn speeds past the defender. Looks to pass back out of it. Vaughn burning a lot of clock. And he throws it away into the hands of McElroy. Coast to coast. Can't finish it though. A missed opportunity and a fall to the ground. And it's a foul called. And it's a foul called on the Cardinals. That puts them at 8. It's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity for the Falcons, who had possession. Gianni Maley, 1-and-1 opportunity. Jim is deafening right now, 27.7 to go. It misses, but the rebound, fight for it, jump ball, who has it? And it stays with the Falcons on alternating possessions. Possession arrow favors Fitch and now points in the direction of the Cardinals. Fitch can't allow another jump ball situation, 25.7. Looking to just bleed the clock with a 1-point lead. Sherwood to inbound baseline. and it's going to be a timeout called by Coach Bean. He can't afford to turn the ball over here. Leaves both teams with just the one. 25.7 to go. Boy, oh boy, get the heart pills, get the towels for those sweaty hands, get yourself a big old drink, and come back to this one in just about 30 seconds. We'll be wrapping it up here. Ty Bartell and Canfield High School, 40-39, Fitch leads it. We got under a half minute to go here.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Welcome back, everybody. Fitch needing to inbound the ball with possession, 25.7. They lead it 40-39 in what has been a classic here at Canfield High School. Gets it into Roth. Roth passes out to Maley. They bring the foul to Gianni Maley. The last foul that Canfield now is able to give that results in a 1-and-1 opportunity. Next one will result in 2 free throws for the Falcons. Fitch at 7 fouls themselves. They have 2 to give that would result in 1-and-1 chances. Gianni Maley missed the first of a 1-and-1 earlier. Looking to knock down at least 1 to make this a 2-point game. Knock down 2 big ones. It could be a 3-point game and give you that cushion. The gym gets so loud here, and a big free throw for Gianni Maley to give him the second opportunity. The first one, always the biggest in the 1-and-1s. But this one equally as important now for the Falcons as Maley steps to the line to the roar of the Cardinal faithful. Second one misses into the hands, though, of Canfield. Canfield with the last opportunity here, and they're going to take a timeout. No, it goes out of bounds. I believe, no, timeout is called. I correct the first time there. Last full timeout called for the Cardinals. They got the ball down by 2. Looking to write a Cinderella story here on senior night. 15.8 remains in the game as we'll take our final break here on ysnlive.com. Thank our friends over at WFMJ. If you're not 21, it's a bust.
21 News.
Valley reaction. Why the police chief
expand
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning in Trumbull
Wilmington restaurant
recovering from a
Telling
broken
more local stories
a community in Niles
here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton,
Because you expect
a storybook ending for the Kennedy this evening that will push away as we go through
more local news.
in Mercer County
before they become life-threatening.
21 News. Locally owned, locally connected.
Oh boy, oh boy. Every fan in this stadium at the edge of their seat on this from both sides, Fitch and Canfield. Everybody holding on. 15.8 remains. Canfield with the ball. Go to the backcourt. As Shapiro goes to Gerdick. Gerdick going for the 2. Ties the game up. Timeout needing to be called at 3.1. What a shot. Jake Gerdick. The big man said, give me the rock. I'll take you there. 41-41 all. 3.1. Both teams out of timeouts. Do we have a game winner or do we have overtime here? That is the question winding down now. And boy, oh boy, what a shot that time by Jake Gerdick as they get that ball to him down in that low post area on that near side block. Doesn't take more than one dribble, turnaround jumper, money, absolute money. And against Joe Roth that has been playing a very good defensive game on Gerdick the whole night. Gerdick with 14 points, almost equaling his total he had at Austintown at 15, and we said that coming into this matchup in particular, that Gerdick is one of the few big men that have had a lot of success against this Falcons defense. Falcons do a great job of cutting off passing lanes, cutting off driving lanes, and really not allowing the ball to get to the big man. Gerdick's been able to get a hold of the ball. He has another good performance, 29 points this season against Falcon defense. They adjust the clock to 4.4. Fitch going to have to take it the length. Can they get a bucket up in time? 41-41 all. Winner or overtime. Here we go. They get it to Allen Underwood. Underwood hoisted. He nailed it! Oh my God, he nailed it! Allen Underwood, the half-court heave, silences the Canfield crowd. From the depths of despair to the height of reality, Allen Underwood called ball game. What a finish. What a game. You can't script that anything better. Falcons come in and spoil Canfield's senior night. Second disappointment of the year for the Cardinals. Everybody in the gym on the Canfield side is left in a stunned silence. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Richie, I thank you for the keys to the Lambo. I took it for a nice ride. Hope I didn't leave it too scratched up for you. What a game this was tonight. Two great AAC foes. What a game with Allen Underwood. What a shot. Half-court heave. And he nails it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A 44-41 Austintown Fitch Falcons winner. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I don't think we need to tell you who the player of the game is after that one. We're going to have some post-game interviews that'll be on tomorrow's or Monday's Running Point show, as well as the story afterwards. Wow. Speechless. I'm left as well. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Basketball. As the Austintown Fitch Falcons go to 5-10 on the season, Canfield drops to 7-8. Next game for Canfield comes Wednesday, February 2nd, home versus Harding. Fitch is at Camel tomorrow for the Saturday matchup tomorrow night. I will be at that one. Again, thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Basketball. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who were able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To our GM, Steve Leslie, who with his work with YSU Football, Bobstein Park Baseball, and YSNLive.com, his work around the Mahoning Valley is truly appreciated, and we wouldn't know what to do without him here at YSN. And most importantly, to all of you who help tune in and support these kids, these schools, and these communities, you guys are really and truly what YSN is all about, and so we thank you. If you're tuning in from afar, from that Austintown area, supporting the Falcons, we say hello and welcome into you. If you're right here in Canfield area supporting your Cardinals, we of course say hello and welcome into you, or wherever you may be in high school basketball. This is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.